Welcome to Season 4, Episode 2 of the Kill Podcast. I'm your host, Damon Mitch. I got my homies, my co-host with here. We're going to get into Alias in a second, but I'm going to let my man go real quick. Taeraw, I think this guy's name is? Taeraw? Let's hear him. I really like this verse. Here we go.
My niggas turn up on you niggas. They ain't never felt out pain. Battle scars from wars with these niggas. Couple niggas done died by that flame. Keep praying to the Lord for the millions. I hope this shit don't drive me insane. Certain days I can't move with certain niggas.
Alright, here we go. Y'all ready? Alright, here we go.
My niggas be wild, we don't get no fucks. We're taking shit in a heartbeat. A lot of these niggas and bitches be hating, but how they don't even know me. You know it's still fuck the police. You can't just run up on me. Got Grimp in the stew, this bitch in flames. You know this shit be a movie. I was counting them hundreds, them bitches be crisp. You know, just like some Popeyes. Bank rolls on these bitch off of the street talking about she wifey materials. You know this life get critical. Stand your ground and get physical.
I used to pray for.
Hey, shout out Taeraw, man.
Absolutely.
My man said the hundreds is crispy like Popeyes. When's the last time y'all had Popeyes? Y'all had Popeyes
It's
recently?
been a minute.
Popeyes give me heartburn.
It's crispy though, ain't it?
I don't know. I don't eat it. It give me heartburn.
Y'all, what is it? Do y'all know what it is about? Like, I guess it's because it feel new. That's why. $1 when it's crispy. That's because it's freshly printed.
Because it's new.
Freshly printed. Something about freshly printed money that just make you. Shout out Taeraw, and also.
Money so fresh and stick together.
Shout out Big Grimp, whose song it is. Taeraw is a feature on there. Anyway, how we doing, gentlemen? Season 4, Episode 2. How
They
we
from
feeling?
DC?
Yeah, or at least I believe so. Yeah. Or the area. They might be from Baltimore. They're from around here. Yeah, I got them from a playlist that supports local music.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's
as
right.
I usually do. So,
Gotcha.
how y'all doing?
Cold as balls right now, man.
Episode 2, man. How y'all enjoying Season 4? We out here. It's cold.
I'm freezing.
Yeah.
You got on that Lahera sweater. You ain't cold.
Man, you see me, man.
Quality is nice, ain't it?
Man, quality is very nice.
I told you.
Quality is very nice. You did tell me. Shout out to Lahera Clothing, man. This is a great brand, man.
Hey, you gotta go shop with them. Like they just dropped some new merch.
They got something new?
Man, they
Fresh
got
drop?
Yeah, they got the olive motherfucking sweatsuit. That don't look like that.
I need sweatsuits too. What's up with y'all though?
Chilling.
I ain't doing nothing. Been at work all week.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did y'all have any did you have some self-love on Valentine's Day? I'm always encouraging self-love on Valentine's Day. Regardless of what you have.
Absolutely.
Hey,
regardless of what you got going on, make sure you treat yourself to
I
something.
thought you were talking about something other than that. Hey, yo. I thought you were talking about some real self-love. Hey, yo.
He's a hornball, man. He's a hornball.
Hey.
Oh my
Yo.
gosh, yo.
Hey.
I thought we got all this out in pre-production. No, I mean, not that specific form of self-love, bro. I mean,
Actually loving yourself.
actually loving yourself, man. Did y'all get into any loving of yourself activities that are
Not including Pamela Henderson.
exactly.
Yeah.
With Jill.
I did my thing, man. You know, I went to I just did a little shopping for the lady friend. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Kids, parents, man. You know?
Okay.
That's all I did.
Okay. That's not for you.
Nah.
You ain't get no love on Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day ain't for the men.
No, I'm trying to rebrand it. I'm saying Valentine's Day should be about
Listen, brother.
making sure you get some love.
That rebrand.
It's
You can
not-
try to rebrand
You
all
know,
you
that
want.
ain't gonna never work. Men only got 2
Ain't
days
happening,
a
brother.
year: Father's Day and your birthday.
That's not true.
Now we get Christmas.
Barely.
And I'm not a father, so I don't get Father's
And
Day.
Thanksgiving.
Sucks to be you.
And I don't feel like you get Father's Day because,
The good
I feel like
fathers
I-
get Father's Day.
good fathers get Father's Day.
And then you got your shitty ass.
I feel like
women
as
that
much
be
as you get as
I'm the father of this, you know what I'm saying? No, other than that, you know.
I feel like you got to look out for your own father on Father's Day, and you a father, so it's
It evens
it
out.
evens
Balance.
out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even days where we get everything, we still got to take care of everybody else too. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. I'm not that I'm a father, nothing like that. But what about you, Cruz?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
take care of yourself on Valentine's Day, man?
myself, I think I just chilled out. I just chilled out. I ain't do nothing for myself really besides hang out with my daughter and then.
I call that. Come on, that's for you.
Yeah, I was with her all day.
You want this 3-year-old, bro? This nigga's annoying.
Oh my god!
Bro.
Stop trying to. No,
2 month old is enough. 2 month old or 9-year-old is enough. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm cool.
You try to get them
I'm
off
sending them over your house
every time. I mean, that's cool. I watch it for a couple hours.
A couple hours.
That's it. That's all you get.
Whole time out.
That is
I
it.
know to turn my phone off when he leave. You on D&D.
Yo. Oh wait. You ever put
insane.
your sitter on D&D while they have your child?
I mean, you got a badass kid.
Yo.
You got motherfucking Dennis the Menace.
Yo. Well, that's because his apple is sitting right there at the foot of his tree. Okay, the apple made it nowhere away from the tree. Okay,
You seen that man at your baby shower? You see him hard
He was
ass.
cooling.
For real?
Yeah.
You call that cooling?
I mean, from what I seen, I must not have been paying attention, but from what I seen, he was cooling.
All right.
I feel like he was doing a lot of acting up before Cruz got there.
Yeah. That's probably what it was.
Yeah. What I seen, he was cooling.
Yeah.
Probably so.
Anything else?
I ain't did nothing.
Nothing for Valentine's Day. That's it. All right.
For myself, nah.
Well, we good? I am Damn It Mitch, a.k.a. Aubrey's Angel.
He said it. He said it himself this time. He's
all
growing
right.
on him. Okay.
A.k.a. Hector Hernandez.
Hector Hernandez.
Oh, whoa. All the names he doesn't like is sticking to him.
Hey, look, man. You don't...
Sasho Bob.
It's not a real nickname unless you hate it. So, there you go. You only get 2, okay? You got to pick one. You got to let Sideshow go.
Sideshow's going.
Oh, Sasho gone. I like Hector Hernandez.
You pick whichever 2 you want, but you only get 2.
Aubrey Angel staying.
Yeah.
For a while, huh?
Forever. Ain't no wow.
We got a Scooter, a.k.a. Boogie, a.k.a. the real nephew in the building. We got Fortune 600 Cruz, a.k.a. Donnie Simpson, a.k.a.
Cruz.
the Il Magnifico Cruz in the building.
Turn me up, Cruz.
Heal, Mo.
All right, gentlemen. We jumping into it. You want me to go first?
Meek man in the background. He hit
We
it.
ain't shout out my man Meek.
Oh, yeah, I sure. Oh, my gosh. I'm tripping.
Best engineer on the planet.
We are here at Steve Records, per
and Mitch as
usual.
well.
We are here with Meek is better than me.
Okay.
Meek's better.
I didn't want to leave you out. You know what I'm saying?
No. I appreciate the love.
Meek gonna play
There's a
Benny the Butcher
reason.
in a strip
There's a
club.
reason I am sitting here and he's over there. What you say? Meek what? Meek mixing in a strip
I
club.
say Meek don't play Benny the Butcher in a strip club.
That's insane, bro. Imagine a Jones shaking ass to moving bricks.
He said I
Well, you
seen
know
it.
what? It makes sense because some of these ass jobs these women got
Be brick
be
jobs.
brick jobs. So
Facts.
if you moving bricks, it's like you know what I'm saying? It makes sense.
Hey, shout out to Benny, dog.
Yo,
You gotta get released from the shackles of these plastic surgeries.
If a plastic surgeon is ever playing Benny the Butcher while they're doing the operation because they're moving bricks, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. That's
a
absolutely-
law.
You gotta be
Lawsuit waiting
released
to
from the
happen.
shackles of that, man. Plastic surgeries.
Shout out to Meek in these streets, aka Meek in the background, aka Meek on the mix. Make sure you hit him up for all your podcast and audio recording, video recording needs. Now, with that being
Mixing and
said,
mastering.
and mixing and mastering. Well, that's an audio recording need, but yeah, absolutely, mixing and mastering specifically too. Hey, if you're listening right now, take a moment, hit that like button, subscribe, join the community. We appreciate having you. Love to have you. We are a welcoming community of opinionated individuals, and we just love conversation. So if you want to be a part of that, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. All right, we clear. We ready to start? We
Yes,
good?
sir. First things first.
Oh, hell no. Cruz, you need a new goddamn phone. This nigga got iPhone 10.
Oh,
He only got one camera.
I got an iPhone 10 too.
You got iPhone 10?
Yeah, what's wrong with the
Mo,
iPhone
I
10?
thought you had a 13, Mo.
What's wrong with the 10?
Y'all only got one camera.
Who cares?
What you use your second camera for?
I got 2 cameras.
What you use your second camera for?
We want to know
It
that.
zooms out. It
wanna
gives
know
you the
that.
0.5.
There are two cameras. Ours are just in one little section. There's still 2 on them.
For real?
Yes. This was the first camera.
No,
Look at you.
his only got one in the mic.
No, you was. Which X you got? Now he got me on you. Now he got me on you. Just put your phone in your pocket or something. I don't know. Why you hating on people's phones?
I know why we all care. Why am I hiding my phone? Go ahead. I hell what I got. It's a phone. I can make phone calls and receive phone calls.
Exactly. It does all that. Yes.
Whatever I want to search.
Can you like and subscribe to the Kill Podcast on that phone if you wanted to?
Absolutely.
Hey,
That's
sounds like it gets the job done to me. Okay.
My bad. Cuz.
Anyway,
Man, we about to talk about the biggest happening this past week, and he want to talk about my phone.
My bad, cuz.
We talking about the wrong Roman numeral, dude. Talking about the XR. Let's talk about the X, whatever, however you say, Super Bowl, whatever.
it was
LVI.
LVI, which
Yeah.
is 56.
Yeah.
56.
56. Which is crazy because nobody taught us. I don't remember sitting down and learning Roman numerals.
No.
I remember looking at them and going, what's the V mean? And somebody was
the V
like,
is 5.
if it's before the V, it means you subtract. If it's
Yeah,
after the
if
V,
it's
you mean you
after
add.
the V, yeah.
And the V mean 5.
V is 5.
And Super Bowl is the only reason we know of them afterwards. Anyway,
Yeah.
did you all enjoy Super Bowl 56?
Yeah, that shit was
I
lit to be cool.
actually watched Super Bowl 56.
Did you watch
Oh,
it for the
shit,
halftime
hold
or
on
did you
now.
watch the game?
I'll go ahead. Give a little applause here. A little applause game.
He ain't watched it.
It's been a while.
He ain't watched the Super
been a
Bowl
while.
since Ray
What made you
Lewis won the
It's been a while.
What
championship.
made you watch?
Well, first, I may or may not allegedly have watched it illegally. So
How you watch the? All right.
so my protest is not to give the NFL any money. I successfully did that.
So you back door?
So I backdoored the protest. I definitely backdoored the protest. That's right. Okay, look, I'm gonna do what it takes to get the job done. Okay, is what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Back door Sunday.
Look. All right, look. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
man.
backdoored.
He backdoor something that's free.
Wait, the Super Bowl ain't free?
Yes,
You
it
don't need
is.
cable
No, it's
for the Super
not.
Bowl?
That shit come on regular TV. It don't come on cable.
It comes on Newsday. It comes on NBC. It came on NBC.
Nonetheless, had I watched it on standard TV airwaves, I still would have been watching the advertisements, and the
got you.
advertisements would have paid the NFL or the networks. The money would have made it back to them if I watched the basic TV. Okay, so I had to backdoor it. I had no opportunity.
So you missed the good commercials and all that.
Commercials.
Oh, I seen all the commercials. No, all the commercials is up there.
Cool.
All the commercials is
Cool.
cool. You didn't like none of the commercials?
I ain't care for them neither, but I'm just saying the tradition
I
of
don't
Super
even.
Bowl is the
I'm
commercials.
trying to. It was a couple I liked, but I can't even remember them.
I don't remember
They were
them neither.
ass.
I don't remember them neither. I'm just saying the tradition of the Super Bowl
they
is
were
everybody
terrible.
watch the commercials. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and I feel like people would shoot their big gun for commercials for the Super Bowl. I feel like now with how much advertising there is for videos out there,
really-
like
yeah, that's
you
true.
like people shoot their big guns.
All-
Companies
all year
shoot
round.
their big guns with advertising. all
Tyrese
the
came
time.
up off of a Super Bowl commercial.
The Coke commercial.
The Coca-Cola jump.
I didn't know it was a Super Bowl
Came up.
commercial. Yeah, that's how he got his career started.
That's how he got his career started.
He was singing on the
for real?
bus.
Yeah.
He was singing on the bus, and then somebody singing it, and I was like, oh my God, he can
He
sing.
was on a Super Bowl commercial. Pepsi.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, one of them, yeah.
I've never seen this commercial. I'm gonna make a note.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's
then
probably
you got
why.
the famous Dorito Jones, don't touch my mama, don't touch my Doritos.
That wasn't him.
I'm just saying, that's Super
Oh,
Bowl.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
Super
yeah.
Bowl. Yeah. No, I don't remember none of the commercials. All right, let's
The
start with the
game
game.
was lit. The
Let's start
game
with
was
it. Well,
lit.
matter of fact, actually, we're gonna end with the game. Start with the Super Bowl halftime.
Oh, okay.
That's the best halftime show I've seen.
It was great.
Top
it
tier.
was top 3, top
That top
5.
Janet?
Top 2.
Top 5.
Janet's number 1 always.
Okay. All right. So
Honestly, I feel like that I seen, because a lot of people just
Brittany.
saying Michael Jackson said Michael Jackson was the best, but I didn't see that. I don't remember witnessing it because it was 93, I think.
apparently Prince
Yes.
did one in
Prince
the
was-
rain,
Prince was very good.
which is crazy. That's absolutely insane.
Prince.
That's no.
That goes with this topic, though.
No.
Purple rain.
But that's
That is
But
lit.
that's hold on.
And
I don't-
Beyonce.
No.
Which one?
Nah, Dr.
Prince.
Dre top Beyonce.
I said Beyonce. Which one? 2012 or like she?
The jump, who is that? Coldplay?
2012.
That's the one with
The
Coldplay,
one
right?
with the one where the Ravens and the 49ers was playing.
Oh, that's the one when they shut the lights out.
Yeah. That shows how good it was. Shit was so good it shut down the whole entire Super Bowl for 40 minutes.
Cruz. No. That still does not top. How in the world
50
could
Cent
Prince
get his big ass
No.
upside down.
Prince did his show in the rain, Purple Rain.
How in the world does a man who has an album named Purple Rain somehow, some way perform at one of the only Super Bowls where it actually rained? Do you understand how wild of a coincidence that baffles me? That baffles me. That makes that number 2. So right up after that,
I just call that
I think I
divine
might.
happening. You know what I mean?
I think I might.
I think it's just divine happening. Something divine just happening right there.
Okay, so how do you can't top Divine Happening? Dr. Dre couldn't top Divine
I
Happening.
didn't say Dr.
Man,
Dre.
Dr.
I
Dre,
said
man, that
Beyonce
thing was
did.
like that.
You did beat.
I don't really care for that. I like Dr. Dre and them better.
You got Beyonce over Prince?
Well, let's not say it like.
Oh,
we
okay, my
said.
bad. My fault. Clean it up. You have you
enjoyed that Super Bowl.
Beyonce's
Yeah.
performance.
More
Have
than-
you ever seen Princess?
That's the
Yes.
one where she did Who Run the World? Girls.
Yeah,
That's that jump? Yeah.
Well, we Beehive. We all.
I personally enjoyed
Beehive,
that
so
more than,
sorry
and
to
I
you
thought I
guys.
enjoyed both of them. Let me make that very clear. But
Yeah.
I personally enjoyed Beyonce's
You
more.
so
than I
safe. You so scared for
I
somebody.
ain't scared. No, nothing. I want to make it clear that Prince is legendary. His was great. It rained, Purple Rain. He's a legend. Greatest of all time.
What was your favorite part about
50
Dr.
Cent
Dre's
big
Super
ass
Bowl?
upside down.
That shit.
50 was definitely a surprise. I like how they did that because it to me the thing that didn't make sense the whole rollout for the Super Bowl was that they had West Coast, but then Mary J kind of stood out like a sore thumb to me because it's like she's not West Coast. She's never really affiliated with Death Row. She's not affiliated with Dre. Why is she?
Dr. Dre didn't produce no records for Mary J.
I'm sure he did, but like, yeah, he did. But it was like a.
What did she perform? She didn't.
She did.
She
But
performed.
to me,
yeah.
it's yes, he. But in their careers, like as far as getting them started, he helped get Snoop started. He helped get Kendrick started. He helped get Eminem started. You know what I mean? So it made sense. But he just produced the record for Mary, so it didn't make sense to me ahead of time. I didn't know how they was gonna make that blend. But when they brought 50 in, and 50 did his song, I was like, all right, you bringing New York to New York. And it just made it blend better. That makes sense?
Yeah, you didn't. When
I
you
like the
originally
whole
saw it,
thing.
you
The
didn't
whole thing
imagine they
was
were
in
going to follow
Snoop
each
Dogg's
other.
grandmother house.
Go ahead.
The whole thing was in
Thing
Snoop
was
Dogg's
dope.
grandmother house.
Oh, that's what that was modeled after.
Yeah.
That was modeled after. Oh, that's fire.
Thing was
Hey,
dope.
so y'all
That's
ain't
crazy.
see him hit his J before he went up and
saw
performed?
the
Snoop, yeah.
I mean, what do you expect, bro?
That was-
And where was the Super Bowl?
LA.
In LA?
Are you kidding me?
And so fast Stadium.
Wait, the Rams.
The Rams.
They won in
Two straight years that a team has won the
Won
Super
in
Bowl
their
in
home.
their
in their
own.
own.
Because Tampa Bay did last year in Tampa Bay.
Wait, y'all don't. Do we know what the Super Bowl is scheduled?
It's
year?
gonna be in
Is it Vegas?
I just seen it. No, it's damn, I just seen it last night.
You want to ask me? Ask me to look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Meek.
All right, there we go. Ask me to look it up.
But I just see a meme though. They was like, damn, 2 years straight, man. A team has won the Super Bowl in their own home.
Ain't happening
We're gonna
right
host it in Dallas from now on.
Yeah, they not going to win their own
That's
stadium.
disrespectful.
They won't win.
That is disrespectful.
My favorite part of the halftime show, though, not gonna hold you, was Kendrick.
Yeah,
Was Kendrick.
I thought his was Arizona. There you go.
They're
So
not going.
Cardinals? No.
Nah, they ain't going in.
Okay.
This is neutral field next year.
Okay. No, with the boxes and everything, and it just it made sense with what was going on,
Yeah.
but it just felt different.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of artist that Kendrick Lamar is, and the fact, like, he still manages to pull that off. No matter how much he shows us, it's still something that's unexpected about it,
Yeah.
something that's really artistic, and
Hey,
and it
Kendrick,
works.
I was expecting the album drop. I ain't gonna lie.
I was.
expecting
Kendrick?
I
wasn't.
was expecting them to go ahead on and just drop the album.
Not for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, not for the Super because it doesn't get.
Because it's only
yeah.
2 songs, right?
It's 2 songs, and then on top of that, he's performed for people that's not his target audience. So if he drops a album, who he's performing for is not going to know that song because it's not. He's performing for a bunch of middle-aged white people. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a fact.
they would know we gonna be all right. And I forgot the other song. I think he just did "We Gonna Be All Right," didn't he? Yeah.
Mad City.
Yeah, Mad City, and they would know that because those songs are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if he did the album, the song wouldn't be big enough yet.
Yeah. So he did older records that are already recognizable, which makes sense.
They
But
all did recognize.
Everybody did recognizable tracks though.
he's supposed to be dropping this year, so there's some
June,
reason
I
to
think.
believe. There was some reason to believe that new music could be.
Yeah.
He could have sold some new music at the same time, which would have been effective. But Kendrick ain't. That's what makes him crazy. Like the fact that he can move as much music as he does without doing what you're saying, which is what the industry would expect you to do to sell records, is crazy. It's absolutely insane. Super Bowl. LA Rams take the W.
Yeah.
That was a good ass game to me.
I only saw the second half. I missed the first half.
Well,
Oh,
the second half I feel like is where it got
Good.
it got good. I mean, it was good all the way through, but
That game wouldn't have been close if Odell wouldn't have got hurt.
Yeah, I can agree with that because when I saw the highlights and then I seen how
Eli
they moved in
Apple?
the second half.
Trash. He was getting cooked.
somebody on the Bengals was getting burned up, right?
Yeah. Eli Apple.
Oh, okay.
He was getting,
He was getting cooked.
but he brought that target on himself. He just talks too much shit. You know what I mean?
He on his like 4th team, ain't he? He's with the Giants.
That's not fair though, because there's a lot of players that are journeymen in the NFL that are still solid players.
Hey,
You know what I'm
I was thinking about the Marcus Peters interview when they went to the AFC Championship. He was like, I think we ain't done yet. And then now you ain't there yet, and they just won a championship. I'm like, damn, Tito.
Wait,
Hurt your
Damn,
feelings.
Tito.
Hurt your feelings, because I think we ain't done yet.
I think it's funny that everyone is making fun of Odell for laughing. I mean, for crying.
Who made fun of him?
Okay, let me rephrase.
I just think his face was ugly as hell.
I saw people making fun of Odell crying. He has a funny cry face. He absolutely has a funny cry face.
That's
The
just
cry
the
face is
passion.
hilarious.
That's just the passion of.
But if there was
worked your whole
ever a
life for.
time for an NFL player to cry,
It's definitely the Super Bowl.
not only is it at the Super Bowl, it's at the Super Bowl where you got injured, but your team still won.
Yeah.
You do a lot of shit.
Yeah, you worked your whole life to get to this moment. You just went through everything you went through in Cleveland. You finally got to the big stage. You scored the first touchdown of the game. You know what I'm saying? Everything paid off. Your whole life paid off, and then to go down with an ACL injury to the same ACL you tore the previous year, it's like, yeah, you have every right to cry.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know the crazy thing is when they flip the coin, right? So the announcer says, whoever wins the coin have never won the Super Bowl.
Oh, they won the coin?
The Bengals won the coin toss,
Oh, they didn't win the Super Bowl.
and they didn't win the Super Bowl.
Oh, like
Never
if
knew
you
that.
win the Super
you
Bowl
win-
coin toss?
Yeah, whoever
That's
called
never
it,
happened like in the
one of them
history of
weird
Super Bowls?
That's one of them weird
Nobody
stats.
has never won a Super Bowl that won the coin toss.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Whether they
Really?
prefer or not, that's crazy.
I believe.
I never
Like,
knew that.
that's as much as I trust you. That just sounds like such a
That's
wild.
That's what
stat.
that's what one of the commentators said.
That's crazy.
Because I watched it from beginning to end. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that was your
day.
day. That was you set time aside for that.
Absolutely.
That's
fact.
that was your Valentine's Day. That was your self love day. You know what I'm saying?
fact.
Facts.
Football has definitely taken like front seat compared to basketball for me. Because I ain't watched none of
Football is
basketball.
a better sport to watch, to me personally.
You mean it's more entertaining to watch?
Entertaining. It's a better sport to watch. To me personally, I just feel like it's just the more prevalent sport, especially in America. I feel like football is America's sport. It used to be baseball, but I feel like it's football now.
But the good thing about basketball though is this All-Star weekend.
Yeah, that, for sure. But I mean, hey, Super Bowl's a great game. Did what they had to do. Congratulations to the Rams.
Aaron Donald did something saying Aaron Donald said if he won the Super Bowl he was retiring. So I don't know what he, and then he did an interview after they had just won and he was like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
That's not
I just won
the
the Super Bowl.
oldest gentleman.
Nah, that's Witt. Witt is definitely retired. Witt
He
gone.
like 40. He like the oldest player.
That's what I
oldest
mean.
player
But he's
in
the
league.
oldest player in the league. So
Yeah,
I'm
Witt,
conf-
Witt's
Aaron Donald's
retiring.
still in the midst of his prime.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
But he like he reached the pinnacle of everything. I guess
Yeah.
he did everything except win the Super Bowl. He got recognized. Like okay, what
Yeah, well, there's always winning 2 Super Bowls.
I mean, but some people, it's like, is it
That's
worth
a
it?
fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, yeah.
Are you
As
really
far as
going
the head trauma, his
yeah,
job
football
is
is
just,
yeah.
Actually, are you really going to chase Tom Brady? Like,
this is
that is
as a D lineman.
that's hard.
He played for 25 years.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I'm not. I get top paid in my position. I lead the league in every stat. Super Bowl MVP. I'm cool.
I wouldn't be mad if he retired.
Is Matthew Stafford Hall of Fame now?
Hell no.
And that's not
That's
because he got
the only stat he got is he's a Super Bowl champion.
No, that's not true.
What stat he got?
The nigga's top 10 in passing. I think he's number 9 in passing yards and number 7.
Oh, so he just cracked top 10. Like,
He's top 10 all time. Number 9 in passing yards and number 7 in TDs. He's a very, very solid quarterback, but I just don't know if he's Hall of Fame.
I never said he wasn't a solid quarterback. I just said he's not Hall of Fame.
I mean, but you said his stats don't besides. You said he hasn't done anything really besides that. And sorry, I'm misquoting, but
He's a quarterback. He should have high passing yards. That's what they do. Your job is to throw the ball. You're going to get passing yards.
okay, I guess. Kirk
How
Cousins,
high? No. Is he like high in the ranking for passing yards in the
he's
Super
number 9
Bowl?
all time. Not yards in the game, like yards all time, like his career.
Yeah,
9 all time.
Tom Brady, Peyton, Joe Montana.
So 9th passing all time don't get you in the Hall of Fame?
I'm not saying it doesn't. I just don't. I don't.
No.
think-
I'm asking. He sounded like he's saying it
You're
doesn't.
not a Super Bowl MVP. You're not a league MVP.
These are the requirements for Hall of
You're not
Fame.
Be a league
I feel
MVP.
like-
You're not a
Hall of
season.
Fame.
You're
Hall
not a
of Fame.
season league passing
Like, Hall
yards.
of
You know what I'm
Fame
saying?
should qualify. If you make it to the Hall of Fame at one point in time in the NFL,
You should have
been
MVP.
the best at that position.
Yeah, not. I'm just. I just throw the
And
ball
that's
good.
why I say he's not a Hall of Famer, but he could,
maybe down the
Sneak
line.
in.
Yeah.
Maybe down the line, like some years.
Where would y'all put him on current NFL quarterback listing?
he's up there.
Top
Like that's still playing.
He's
yeah,
been up there.
out of the top 30.
Even in
is
Detroit,
he
he
top
was
20,
Top 5.
top 5?
Ain't nobody playing now. Now you got
Top 5?
Oh, you're saying because Brady retired and
Brady's
is that what
gone.
you're thinking?
Jared Goff's not that good.
I mean,
Pat Mahomes number 1.
Jared Goff would never be included in
Lamar
that conversation.
That I'm going down the list for you. Lamar, he's top 5. You got Aaron Rodgers, who's arguably 1 or 2. I like Matt Stafford more than Kyler Murray. He's better than Carson Wentz.
I feel like we're leaving out a bunch of
What
people.
about,
Like
homie
Russell
for
Wilson. He's not better than Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson like
Russ
top
is
5, though.
4.
What about the homie for the Chargers?
Justin Herbert.
Young, too young.
No, is it?
That's
Justin
Justin Herbert. He's too young.
Was he good though? He
Yeah,
good though, ain't he?
for
He's
sure.
just young.
For sure good. He leads like
Trevor Lawrence
Not
is
a
just
kid.
young. You know what I'm saying? So
That's for the Jaguars, right?
yeah,
Trevor Lawrence hasn't done shit yet. At all. Like,
young.
yeah, he's young and
So,
then he had bad
I give
coaching.
him top
too.
5.
I don't know if he's top 5.
Number 5.
Maybe like top 7. I have to like go through the list in my head, like when I'm actually looking
Teddy
at all the
Bridgewater. He's
quarterbacks.
better than Teddy Bridgewater.
I mean,
I only
you're
asked 'cause
naming
of-
many mediocre quarterbacks. You know what I'm
Only
saying?
ask because
That's what the league got now. Like
Joe Burrow. You went Joe Burrow.
He's better than Joe
Joe
Burrow.
Burrow's 6.
Really?
They neck and neck.
I feel like Justin Herbert is
You
better
can
than
swap
Joe
them
Burrow.
out.
Hell no.
Yes, he is.
Nah.
Justin Herbert just didn't have a defense.
Justin Herbert don't have an offensive line.
Justin Herbert or Joe Burrow?
Neither one of them, honestly.
Not having an offensive line is not
That's
a
huge.
part of your skill.
Yeah.
It plays a part in your skill, though.
No, it doesn't.
Your decision making plays on a big
no,
factor
you
on
ain't
that.
got-
You know what I'm
you
saying?
ain't got no O-line, you're
You ain't got no
done.
O-line. You got to make rash decisions in a short
I
amount
mean,
of
Joe
time.
Burrow didn't have an O-line this whole season. He made the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, yeah.
But what I'm saying is I think Justin Herbert is a better quarterback than the numbers show it, and I think he shows it. Like, he's number 2.
Then Matt Stafford?
Huh?
Then Matt Stafford? You think
No. I'm saying
Oh,
he's
you talking
better
about
than Joe Burrow.
He had a better team.
Who?
Justin Herbert. He got a better offense.
How?
Keenan Allen. He got to do Williams.
And
Austin Eckler.
and Joe Burrow has Jamar Chase,
Joe Mixon. That's it.
Joe Mixon.
That's it.
T. Higgins.
Higgins just came on in the
Oh
Super
my
Bowl.
God, bro! No, he's a 1,000-yard receiver.
Really?
Yes.
T?
Yes.
That's a shock
He's
to
a
me.
top.
That's a
fantasy-
shock to
he's a top
me.
fantasy receiver.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't
T.
know
Higgins.
that. I thought he just came on in the
No,
Super
he was just
Bowl.
hurt
I
a
thought
little bit.
That's probably what it was.
He's a 1,000-yard receiver
He's banged up this year.
for like a few games. Yeah.
That's probably why.
Tyler Boyd, one of the best slot receivers in the league.
He disappointed me in this Super Bowl. He had a couple drops. Ain't drop a pass all year. Had a couple drops.
They got offensive weapons just like the Chargers.
Okay.
I just think Justin Herbert, difference is he doesn't have a defense. So you can't go but so far with no defense. He still dueled it out with the Raiders and almost got in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Man, that's who the Bengals beat. Off the skin of their teeth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're very evenly matched as teams, but I feel like the reason why Justin Herbert doesn't get the edge is because he doesn't have a defense. So he can't get to the Super Bowl because his defense gives up 30-something points a game.
He throw a lot of picks too, though. He do get picked off a lot.
So does Joe Burrow.
Eh.
They're young.
They're gonna throw the ball. That's what happens.
They're young. We talking about
Brett Favre got picked off a lot too, so it really wouldn't. Does that really matter?
he was a gunslinger. He was a true definition of a gunslinger. True definition of a gunslinger.
I guess.
He said, "Oh, you over in the right? You on the right, ain't you? All right, I'm gonna put it over there
Don't
somewhere."
with my eyes closed.
I got picked off. I get the ball back again. I
Still a
throw another
legend.
one.
Still a
Yeah.
legend.
So I guess picks don't really count. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah. Hit you right in the middle of the numbers. I got a
But-
question. Oh, sorry, go ahead. No, because
Matt's top 5. You know,
I can live with it, I guess.
maybe number 5.
I can live with it. I give him
He better than Dak.
5 to 7. He is better than Dak. I give him 5 to 7.
There you go.
Give him 5 to 7.
Tyler Heineke, he better than him.
I mean, Taylor Heineke's.
He's better than Carson Wentz. So,
Look at the names we're comparing. You know, like,
but this is but
That
to
ain't
my
saying
point.
much.
To my point, the league have these names that you got to pick from. So he's top 5.
we're just missing a lot of quarterbacks. We're not
I
saying.
really went down the list.
He went down like 15.
I really went down the list.
That's all right, Cruz. That's all right.
Yeah.
Check this out. If we missed the quarterback, let us know.
Yeah.
Drop a
On the
comment.
comments.
Look, YouTube comments are open for you. Instagram comments are open for you.
Please let me know.
Let us know
Yeah.
if we missed one. Absolutely, because we
Baker Mayfield.
we pulling all off the top of our head too.
Like, I'm
So
literally
we
going.
talking about. I gotta get off this subject. 'Cause we talking about mediocre shit. And we talking about Baker, and I hate Baker. So moving right along. We was talking about LA. Well, speaking of LA, there's a new show out now called Bel-Air. spin off of the Fresh Prince.
Hey,
of
that
Bel-Air.
Joe like that, Mo.
And I have questions for Mitch because we was talking earlier in pre-pro, and Mitch was just saying how he's just totally against,
It's not.
Bel-Air.
But here's my thing. Before you go, let me get. It's not the exact. It's not going to be the exact thing of Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna respond to what I'm about to say before I say it?
Oh, my bad. You go ahead.
He said,
Because I know what he's about to say.
He gonna have
like-
me. I'm gonna step in the room and he done already built that. Look, I'm gonna just walk into a trap. No, I'll say first, it's a personal gripe. I don't think necessarily the show doesn't belong. I was a big fan of Will Smith's humor. I was a big fan of the sitcom style of TV.
Okay.
And so those two elements
are gone.
are gone. Not to say that can't, because what they've done is effectively taken the premise or the concept of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and just dramatized it, which is fine. I'm not interested.
So
his thing is, it's supposed to be a comedian show. Now it's a drama field show.
I get it. I get that. I guess my question would be, since Will Smith executive produced it, you see it has his blessing, and he's a part of every storyline of making sure it follows that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air blueprint. Besides it being a comedy, does that still not intrigue you because because Will Smith has his hands on it? Like the Fresh Prince is actually still tied to it.
Not at all.
Okay.
You one of the crazy things, like
It's the same exact show. too.
every major problem in Fresh Prince, it has it in Bel-Air. Like Uncle Phil was running for ADA and
Okay,
Fresh
well let me flip it like this. What Fresh Prince was trying to teach us, I think it did an effective job by layering it in comedy and sitcom.
that's a fact.
I think the same lessons and the same stories that they're about to tell us in a dramatized fashion that goes through the emotional trauma of what people are going through, and the fact that you can't really get to the end of the episode and laugh it off. That was an important part for the experience.
I understand. I respect that.
I get what you're saying.
I respect that.
Now, I understand the story of Fresh Prince, again, can be very compelling, even as dramatized. I think it's a great story in concept. So by all means, take it, make a cartoon out of it. I don't care what you do. Me, I like funny. I like comedy.
I respect that.
I like the sitcom. So again, not an ad. Abbott Elementary has me rolling laughing, crying laughing, crying laughing.
Great show. I did want to respond to what you're saying, not to you specifically, but just for people that may think the same way you feeling about
You gotta
the
watch
show
it, though.
Fresh Prince and how it had the comedic element and it helped you digest the lessons they're trying to give you, and it's a little bit easier to, to get through the episode. I feel like the difference now in that is the time period. So in the 90s, the topics they were talking about, such as like sex, drug use, racism, police brutality, all that, those are taboo subjects to talk about on TV. So they had to add in that little, I'm gonna make you laugh, boom, hit you in the head with this for like 10 seconds and we're gonna go back to laughing. Because it's taboo. Now in today's society, it's like you had them conversations, not necessarily for us, but like for the kids younger than us, they're not gonna take it the same. They kind of gloss over it and still do the same things because they got Euphoria, they got all these shows that's like in your face, like really, really dealing with the trauma to help them deal with their trauma.
Yeah, like Stranger Things.
Exactly. So I feel like it's needed, but it just might not be geared towards.
Bel-Air is not for kids, by the way.
Neither is Euphoria.
Yeah,
Not
Bel-Air
kids.
They got cussing in it?
Yeah,
They cussing?
for sure. They
It
say
got-
fuck,
it
shit, they
got-
say all that.
It got some content in it.
Okay. It's for
Like-
adults.
And when I say kids, I don't mean kids like,
12-year-olds.
yeah, I'm saying like, I consider
Teenagers.
like, teenagers are kids to me. When they 14 to 18 years old, you 21, I still look at you as a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I mean by kids.
Walk on borderline.
I mean, they're adults. Don't get me wrong, they're adults, but like, I'm an old ass man though, I feel like. So
That's
like,
a fact. You are almost 30.
Kill,
y'all niggas old
Mo.
too.
I'm the youngest one in here.
26?
Yeah,
Nigga, you're old. You ain't a kid no more.
that's a fact.
You 27?
He old as dirt.
You're not a kid. You 3 years from 30. You're
Me-
4 years from 30. Y'all
me-
closer to 30 than y'all to 18.
Me got gray hair in this beard, so
I'm the oldest one.
Y'all closer to 30 than y'all to 21 or
That's a
18, all
fact.
that.
My wife would argue my 2K habit begs to differ with your opinion.
I mean,
speaking whole time, I'm speaking of your
niggas can
video
be grown
games.
adults. You can childish adults.
That's true.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Speaking of your video games, sorry about that. Les came over my house. He said you suck in Call of Duty.
oh, shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm putting it on the
That's
air.
fighting word.
I mean,
Nigga said you suck.
I mean, I'm sure you're dramatizing what our mutual friend's opinion of my
Sounds
skill
about right.
is.
Sounds
Am
about
I
right.
as good as Les? No. Do I put in as much time as Les playing that game? No. So
He said,
be all
I
right.
said, he suck. He said, nah, he don't suck. He just be trying to do like 50 things at one time and playing the game and it don't work out. That's what he said.
Not for Call of Duty, you can't do that.
That's
yeah.
what he said.
For Call of Duty, you can't. You gotta focus.
and that is unfair. I made the mistake of trying to play some Call of Duty when I thought I had some downtime at work. It was.
Yeah, he
It
said-
turned
he
out
said-
to not be downtime. He's right. I couldn't focus on
Yeah,
the
that's what
game.
he said. That's what he said. He
But
didn't say he sucked. I added that.
I know. Me and Leslie played several times, and that was a one-time thing. But yeah, he's absolutely right. And that one, bro, I was hopping off the phone. Mitch, where you at? My fault. I'm talking about.
Speaking of Bel-Air, though, back to Bel-Air, though, they got the battle rapper, Easy the Block Captain in there. He's from Jersey. I mean, he's from Philly. And it tied into the whole thing real well.
That's the dude that played. What's his name? Rashad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Easy the Block Captain.
Gotcha.
If you look in the cameo, though,
Freeway in the joint too.
yeah, Freeway
the
in
coach.
there. Freeway in there. And I don't know if he a blogger. Jay Black. He do champion for battle rap. He's in the jump too. He got a cameo.
Gotcha.
He's standing behind Easy when they was counting the money and all that.
I got one last question for Bel-Air. One last quick question. What actor? Actually, I think they got rid of the word actress. I'm not 100% sure. They might have got rid of. If they did,
think they
ignore
did. I
this.
think they
But
did, yeah.
just in case they didn't, which actor or actress or actor, for if that's the right term, which y'all you think nails their role the best?
I mean, I've only seen one episode so far.
Based off the first episode, but I mean first impressions.
Based off the first impression, I would say
Jeffrey.
yes.
Yes. Jeffrey somebody.
Yes.
Like you gotta watch the joint. I don't want because he don't know what's going on in
But
the
from
joint.
what I've seen in the little
He ain't
bits
no
and
butler,
pieces,
bruh.
He's not. He
ain't no butler.
He's a house manager, they said. But to me, it's like
Nah.
you just like running security.
I
Like
don't want to put you on the game to the
Don't
whole
put me on the
jump.
game, but yeah.
Nah, you gotta watch the jump, bro.
it feel like he's.
I mean, are there more than one episode out? Is that
It's
right?
four episodes
it's
out.
4 out.
Oh, you seen all four? You
I only seen one. I just watched it yesterday, but I know it's probably not the case. But he give me the like a hitman vibe. Like
You gotta watch the jump, bro. I ain't gonna get you out there. I ain't gonna get you out
He a
there.
serious dude.
he give me a
Serious,
hitman. He give me a hitman vibe.
Bro, he is
Heal,
somebody,
bro.
bro.
Give
Like,
me a hitman
ain't no
vibe,
way
bro.
in hell that Jeffrey he ain't no butler, bro. He got on $1,000 suit, bro.
Yeah. He give me hitman.
I don't
vibes.
even own $1,000 suit. He got the suit with the turtleneck on, bro, looking sweet with the slim fit on with the. I'm
The way
telling you.
ran it. I know. He got $1,000 suit on, bro. But not just $1,000 suit. He got the suit with the turtleneck on. The turtleneck.
You don't see a nigga wear a suit with a turtleneck,
I be
bro.
doing it.
I wear the suit with the turtleneck.
My suit not $1,000. Like
I mean, yeah.
Y'all
something.
got
Might be 200.
Joseph and Banks. He got Ferragamo and
I ain't got no
Fendi and
Joseph and Banks.
Hey,
Come on,
yo,
dog.
first of all, I thought it was
Come on,
Joseph
dog.
A. Banks. I'm not, and second of all, I'm not helping my case, but I definitely don't shop there. I've
Come on, man.
never shopped at Joseph A. Banks. Why you just put Joseph A. Banks suits on us like that, bro? Like, you just go, now that's no drip. Why would you put your co-host in no drip like that? You just took all the drip off. We come in here, dripped out as often as we can. You gave us the least drippy.
I said Jophus. Joseph A. Banks.
Bruh.
That's the only suit people I can wear.
I know.
That's probably the suit you wear.
That's better than Men's
That's the
Warehouse.
suit
That's definitely the suits he
That's
wears.
the suits niggas wear to court dates.
That's definitely what it
I thought they wear Brooks Brothers.
Court dates.
Heal,
Yo,
over
bro.
with Bricks Brothers?
Brooks Brothers.
He called them Bricks Brothers.
They wear them Johnson.
Heal,
Court dates
bro.
into the 60-year-old deacon in church.
My stomach hurt.
That's Deacon Board and court dates. That's Joseph A. Banks.
Oh shit, my stomach hurt.
Bro,
Man, son.
I'm crying. I really don't.
Nah, Taylor Swift with the soggy.
Yeah.
Son. Got the T-Mac. Remember T-Mac had that suit on it? Hey, Joseph. Had his pants like fucking gauchos. So I'm like, yeah.
Hey, Slim, I be cutting up.
T-Mac was ahead of his time.
No, that thing was sloppy. It was sloppy.
That's not ahead of your time. That's behind your time.
Like you just.
Man, the wind blow, you can see them just flopping in the wind.
Is it real money if you don't got extra material?
That's a lot of extra material.
Taylor, fool. You
Nah, for real.
It's a lot of material.
I want all that material. I paid for all that material.
You want the soggy,
Bro, if I paid for all this material, you gonna see all this
You
material.
want something to grow into.
Yeah.
I used to hate that shit as a kid.
Bro,
Let me get this bigger piece you can grow into.
Because I'd be mad because every time I grow into something, we got to get rid of it and there's new stuff for me to grow into. Like, what's the point? And by the time I grow into it, you gonna get rid of it. I'm not growing into it.
In high school, my parents used to give me size 10.5 shoes, right? You know what my size shoe is?
10.
I wear 8.5 to 9.5.
Oh.
I was wearing 10.5 because you can grow into them. Your feet getting bigger. You can grow into them. My foot stopped growing, my nigga. So I'm walking around with 3 pairs of socks on because my shoes keep on flopping off the back of my feet. And that's back when niggas didn't tie their shoes up. So I'm wearing shell toes and the Joe just
Cruise. In your parents' defense,
I understand.
they might have had some different expectations
I understand.
for
My dad's tall.
how your growth was gonna go. So
You gonna do that for your kids? You gonna buy stuff size bigger?
Nah, they get. So what I do with my son, what we do at our house is we'll buy shoes, and then like say he got 10 pair of shoes that he could fit right now. We start buying shoes for the next size. So that way
He'll always have something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
that makes sense.
That's
that
how
does
we
make
do it.
sense. I was about to say, I thought the strategy was have 2 of them. So by the time the first one is finished with it, the second one is ready for him.
Nah.
I see what you did there, brother.
Nah,
That's fuel efficient. I like that.
Nah, I just go spin that bag, bro. I gotta get 1 pair, I get the other pair of shoes, bro.
Dang, the double up? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Nah, that's OC.
We're not passing nothing down. Sorry to tell you.
No?
That was 1990s, early 2000s.
But they brothers.
I got 2021 babies, so
They're brothers.
that don't matter. They gonna be dripped out together.
You are a dad, bro.
Yeah.
Kudos to you. Shaq luck.
Kill,
Matter of fact,
man.
ain't nothing wrong with no hand-me-downs. Brooklyn with hand-me-downs. She's a newborn.
I was the
I didn't even
have
pass
no-
some shit to somebody else.
I ain't had no brother to pass my hand-me-downs, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't.
We ain't getting them from siblings.
Yeah, me and nephew wasn't
They're
wearing
from
the same
cousins and
size.
shit.
Yeah, nah.
Me and nephew wasn't wearing the same size. Although I still got them jeans you gave me that one time. You
Sorry.
remember them jeans you gave me? Cruz, don't laugh at. I see you over there. Picturing the size difference between me and nephew's clothes in high school, and it's not funny. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't that different.
Sorry,
it wasn't that different.
Listen, I'm just picturing. Listen, I'm sorry. That's why I started laughing. I gotta say it. I'm sorry.
He laughing at us having different sizes.
In my head, I just pictured Jimmy Neutron, right?
Oh,
I
dog.
picture Sheen and I picture Carl. And imagine them swapping clothes back and forth.
Kill,
Getting out of
bro.
hand now.
I'm sorry, bro. Cause you did y'all look like Carl a little bit, man. And then you got to college, you started growing facial hair, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's a little peach fuzz here, a little peach fuzz there, a little peach fuzz
It's still a little piece for us here, a little
I
piece
said,
for us
even though
there.
still he
Oh.
grew into something. So it's like he didn't just have the young baby face that I seen when he first came to visit. I was like, yo, who is this guy?
He
Who is this guy?
He was gonna bid on you when he first seen you.
I think I did.
I think he did, but I was ready. I've been
was
bidding
bidding
on
on-
before.
I was bidding on all of them.
I was prepared. We were bidding back.
Like, who was these goofy
Bids
ass
were going
kids,
around.
man?
Bids were going around.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's natural for us to do that to each other.
Yeah. Now that's called bullying though.
Man, fuck that. They still doing the same shit.
I'm just saying,
Roasting is not bullying.
It builds character.
Bullying is not roasting.
Yeah.
If you are saying mean things to someone with the intention of upsetting them or hurting them, that's bullying. Shouldn't be doing that. That's sucker.
And you know when
Joning, roasting, that's fun between people who know
when
each
you roasting
other.
somebody, you know when you're taking it too far too. You know when to stop. You know what I'm saying? You know when it goes
Yeah,
from
when your
roasting
mama
to
get
bullying.
thrown in it.
Yeah, but some niggas
Before that.
No, but Cruz, some niggas colorblind. Some niggas just see a light. Some niggas don't know it's red or it's green. They just see a light, and they just know the light is up, so I'm going.
That's true. I see
They
yellow
don't
sometimes,
know.
You know what I'm saying? I see the yellow like, okay, slow it down. Okay, cool. Come to the
Hey,
stop.
you do know when you're driving your car, yellow means slow the hell up. Don't let me be behind you and you see that yellow light and you don't proceed with caution. Man, you gonna have a problem.
What?
oh, you driving the bus.
Yeah, when you drive, nah. See, when I'm driving my work bus, I stops at yellow lights, bro. I stop, but when that motherfucker on green, I'm gonna stop this bus. I'm letting you know now. But if I'm in my personal car and I'm behind you and that light just turned yellow and you at that intersection and you don't go through, I got a problem with you, bro.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So to me, I'm the same way, but it's like it depends on how long the light is yellow. So if it's like a long yellow, it's like all right.
I don't give a fuck about that. Run that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck
Nah,
about
I say no.
I see yellow. I speak the fuck up.
Thank you, thank you,
I do
thank
too.
you.
Until recently, I got a ticket on Suitland Road because of that, and I'm like, yeah, let me.
You gotta
go
know.
ahead
You got. That's your fault. You gotta know your surroundings.
Now it's my fault. Now it's my fault.
You wasn't apparently you wasn't paying attention to the road.
See how the goalpost changed? Like,
Goalpost got legs, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
that motherfucker running.
He been running from me for forever, so I don't even know.
Damn.
All right, topic. Fellas ready?
Yeah.
All right, what else we got? We got
Man, we got a little bit of
J.R.
everything.
Smith did an interview.
Yes, he did.
I saw a clip, right?
He did.
I
Great,
only
great.
seen it. I seen it. He was
Is that
on.
the whose pod? Somebody's.
That's the joint with
I am athlete. Yeah.
I am athlete. That's the I
Yeah,
am
that's the
athlete
joint
show.
with the Brandon Marshall.
Yep.
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 That was
Didn't
a
they
great-
break up?
They did. They
So
have
who
the-
left? T.O. gone?
No, Till was never on.
Or was that Chad Johnson?
Chad Johnson still does stuff with
Okay.
him, but he also just had a newborn, so he's
Why do we?
Oh, that's what's up.
Is it because they were great at the same time that we just T.O. and Ocho Cinco
Yeah,
are
they-
just
they played on the same
interchangeable like
team one
that?
time,
They
too.
played with the
real good
Bengals.
friends.
I know, but they
They
had like a
together.
similar greatness
That's
going
probably
on at the
why.
same
Yeah.
time. Because I
Yeah.
do the same thing. Anyway,
But Fred Taylor and Shannon Crowder, they both left and created another podcast with Ryan Clark called The Pivot. And Brandon Marshall stayed with I Am Athlete and did his thing.
Ryan Clark from the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Mm-hmm. He's like their host or like their mediator type of guy.
Wasn't he on ESPN though?
He still is.
Oh, he getting that money.
Mhm.
I was about to crack a joke, but I guess he didn't get fired, so it ain't no joke. So
He's still,
that
he's
nigga getting
still-
money.
Yeah.
no, tuck it.
Yeah.
Save it later.
But yeah, the interview you did with I Am Athlete Brandon Marshall and he brought up a subject of the one that stood out to me the most was like just how black people we are always constantly
Glorifying the wrong shit.
glorifying the wrong shit, and then how we ask for help but we ain't doing it ourselves. Like, excuse me, he was like, I'm not counting niggas' pockets, but multiple people got 200 million in the league. You know what I'm saying? He was like, when the bubble hit, we sitting here trying to debate how we're gonna protest and do all this type of thing to produce brutality. We're gonna stop playing, and niggas don't want to do it because they want to lose that paycheck. But he's like, if you got 200 million, why do we need them to do what we want to do? We should have our own gym. We should have this. We blowing
Yeah, I
60,000
seen
in the
that.
strip club, and we could be feeding our whole block 10 times over.
Yeah.
We buying these
And
stupid
still have
watches.
money in your
And
pocket.
still have
Yeah,
money in your
that's what
pocket.
it
That's
is,
60,000. You got 200 mil. Like,
I think
Uh-oh. Meek like, fuck that shit.
It's a redundant conversation at this point.
it is.
It
It's
is.
a redundant conversation.
I just like the intellect that he had behind it.
I know, but where's the action?
Y'all like that, don't you?
He
Intellect.
may actually be doing actions.
Y'all like that. Intellect.
No. But I'm not saying it's on him because the conversation has been had in the past. We all know that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, all right, my nigga, like we know now. We know. I got the information. We got the money.
Yeah.
LeBron is doing it.
Yeah.
Certain players are doing it. Certain players are doing it.
Yeah.
Certain players are doing it.
LeBron got his own school back in Akron.
Yeah.
I'm saying certain players are doing it. So what I'm saying is when that conversation keeps being had, at this point, we can't keep having it over and over and
Yeah.
over and
It's
over.
very similar to like when sorry if this is a touchy subject, but when Colin Kaepernick was taking a knee. You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z said what he said when he started partnering with the NFL. He was like, yeah, we're past kneeling. We need actionable, things, tangible things.
Meek Mill said the same thing. He was like, Cap, they Cap, you want to play for a team, but you
So
know,
let
you
me-
get the point. What I'm saying.
let me rephrase the conversation like this then. How many NBA players, what population percentage of NBA players do you think needs to take this kind of action
I think, man, if you
for it to be impactful? Because I think, let me finish, right? I think J.R. Smith is right, but I agree with Meek. It's redundant to keep talking about the league as a whole and talking about people and whether they're doing it collectively, right? To Meek's point, individuals are doing it. And I think on an individual basis, some people are philanthropists. Like the NBA is can be considered a starter career. You go, you get money, and you can either enjoy it in luxury or use that to build new businesses and brands. Some players do that latter. They do the second part. And I think some percentage of the NBA will continue to waste money in strip clubs. And
Absolutely.
I mean,
that's just always going to
that's
happen.
just entertainment. That's the lifestyle they live. Like
You got
that's
18, 19-year-olds that got millions of dollars, they're gonna go to the strip club. They're gonna go
So,
ahead and waste money and blow
Do
money.
y'all think it's like an age thing? Is it like, or like a
think it's a
percentage
mixture- I
thing?
think
Like
it's a
if we
mixture of
got,
both.
if 20% of NBA players were actively using their income for philanthropy, which is for the most part what J.R. Smith is talking about, which is creating our own systems to help ourselves, right? If 20% of the NBA was doing that, or 20% of the income, right, that was coming out of the NBA into these players' pockets was actually being made for that, would that be satisfiable? Would that be enough? Like where, like that? I think that's the next part of the conversation.
So I
Right?
think that's something like that. I think if you make a certain threshold of money,
Right.
a certain threshold, like it should be like some type of.
If you're getting a super max,
I think
you should
these
be-
one of these. I think these one of these topics where like you could sit here and say, oh, if you're a star player in the league, you know, you should be doing this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't. It's like one side like you can't tell somebody to do it.
yeah, you can't.
But another side is kind of like dog. Like you can help out.
But believe it or not, you could be a star in the league and you just disconnected from your team. Like, you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
So-
You could be a
but-
star in the
but-
league and disconnected from team, community, organization.
Yeah.
Like you could be disconnected from everything.
And-
Let's say
but
like
it
they
all-
let's say like they do this in the G League.
But it always started.
Let's say like they do this in the G League. He just got his check. I like somebody like that.
I'm not expecting you to.
I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
I get it. But if you like upper echelon, I don't think a 500,000 or a million may hurt.
Wait, so is Lou Will living wrong?
Lemon Pepper Lou.
But I think he
Is
helps
he-
out the community.
he
I think-
does help out
I'm
the
sure.
Yeah.
I heard.
Hold
he
on.
paid
First of
for
all,
a
if,
lot of
if
strippers.
anyone in Lou Will's team sees this, I apologize. I'm trying to crack a joke. I'm sure you all are doing whatever philanthropy you are. But a guy like Lou Will, more seasoned, has made his contracts, he's been in the league a long time, has made however much money you would expect after a certain point. Hey, maybe it's your responsibility to use some of this income you're having for some of the things that we as a community are saying generally. I think it's also important, and this is probably the last thing I'll add here, we got to stop acting like black people is a community. I mean, there is black culture, and many smaller black communities share things across that. But, like, in all honesty, America is set up very tribally. Like I think we need to focus more on, okay, what are you doing in your community? Because the larger African American community is very disconnected, and I don't think that's a problem. I don't think we need to work to connect all African Americans together.
I just
But
think you gotta
I think
have
if we
that.
focus on, where you at, focus on where you at. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
I think, man, if the black community could come to an understanding that we don't always got to be the like, it'll make the black culture smoother.
We don't always
know
have to
what
be
I'm
what?
Like, you could be doing what you doing over there, and I'm doing what I'm doing over here. As
Alike,
long as we
yeah.
got that understanding that you doing what you doing, I'm doing what I'm doing, it'll make what the outside see us doing as all right, cool. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of comparison.
Yeah, it's a lot of competing. I don't gotta compete with you, bruh.
That's basically what I'm getting at. It's like we waste so much on trying to keep up with the Joneses, or competing, or trying to be better than the next man, and that's cool. Like you getting yours, I'm getting mine. Like we motivate each other. That's cool. But I think the issue I have is like as a culture, just to be abroad, black people, and you look at other cultures and what they doing. You know what I'm saying? We can go through race. We can go all the different races, right? You can go through what white people are doing, because white people, no offense to them, they inherently like just they have it made. Like, this country was built for them. You have people of Asian descent. You have people of Hispanic descent. Asian people, they will get together as a family and put in money in a pot. And in that pot, from the money, they get the money together. They'll buy this person a restaurant. This your restaurant. We're gonna put everything in your restaurant. We're gonna do this. We're gonna start another pot. Okay, cool. We got this pot. We can get you a little salon. We're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they do stuff tribally like that. Whereas with us, I think the point that J.R. Smith was making is like, look, we can do the same shit and we can be good. We don't have to worry about nobody. It's a redundant conversation, but it's gonna stop being redundant when niggas actually put into action because we can do it.
But that's
Stop
what I'm
asking
saying.
how you.
Like, and you reaching when you have this conversation, it's like you're trying to belittle the next man for not doing it. The next man don't gotta do what you doing.
No, he don't gotta
You just
do
gotta
it.
have that. You just gotta have that understanding that all right, he's doing what he's doing over there. I'm doing what I'm gonna do over here.
But we can't have
whether-
that man. That man. We're not belittling, but that man saying that.
It come off as talking at somebody instead of talking to somebody.
But that same man can't complain about police brutality and complaining about the things he complaining about if he's not doing anything to change that. It's not like somebody's talking at you, just giving a suggestion because you keep on complaining, but you're not putting no actionable
But you gotta
things
think
in action.
the average black person, when you start talking to somebody and this is something that you don't want to hear, it comes off as you're talking at somebody and not to somebody.
And let me add this on to what Nephew's saying too, because I think this is our general point, right? I think you're right, Cruz. I think someone has to have an internal communal
Right.
responsibility to share resources and uplift that community. But kind of the nephew's point, our expectation shouldn't be everybody does that.
Absolutely not, yeah.
Right?
Absolutely not, yeah.
And what I'm hearing from nephew is just because one person isn't doing that it's not an opportunity for you to jump off and attack everybody who's not doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it doesn't help. We should, if you truly want to see that change, the conversation tone should be more encouraging, should be more strategic, should be more action based.
So how do you have that conversation without people feeling that you're attacking them?
I think it's one of them. That's one of them topics where you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Because a lot of people, you can sit down and have a let's use LeBron as an example. You can sit down and have a conversation with LeBron, and LeBron gives his speech. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron touches 1 million people in the class of middle class, upper rich class, wealthy class, and then but when you look at it, like the poverty stricken part, but like LeBron, you're a $300 million man with 2 schools. You live in LA. Your son is about to come out of college. You about to play ball. Like you don't know how it feel to have to cook ramen noodles in a microwave and go stand outside and make sure the police don't. You know what I'm saying? Like it just be hard for. It's hard the disconnect is really there. That's what it is.
I agree.
And you don't have no public speaker for poverty. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get a comedian that's a middle class, and you know what I'm saying, like he go to like certain little upper echelon places and they be like, hey, he's funny about this, or he know about a little bit of this, that, and the third, but you don't get somebody from poverty sitting down with a Fortune 500 man at Roof Chris or Del Fresco's. You know what I'm saying? That just don't happen.
Yeah, unless Jay-Z.
Even still,
Steps
I'm taking what is it, 500 mil?
500
it?
No,
It was
yeah.
half a mil? It was 500,000?
I think it was 100.
It was 100,000?
I think it was 100,000.
I'm still taking that, bro.
Jay probably be like, why are you here?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He
I don't
really.
want to, even in that situation.
Jay-Z
bro,
gonna say, all right, well, I suggest you find a way to fund yourself $100,000 to start your business because that's what you really need.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like, even in that situation, bro, you just offer $100,000 to somebody that don't got $100,000, bro. I don't give a fuck about sitting down with Jay-Z. I don't have $100,000. This is a free $100,000, bro. Fuck what Jay-Z talking about. He's gonna tell me the same thing that I've heard on the internet 1 million times.
Absolutely.
So it's just odd.
Yeah, I feel like we changing the conversation now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
I'm
Y'all
just
good?
saying, me personally, I'm taking $100,000. I don't give a fuck what the fuck Jay-Z about to talk about,
We
bro.
know that. I mean, money, man. We know. What else we got?
Not a damn thing. No, I'm just playing.
I think we.
Is that everything? You think that's
Yeah.
everything on your side?
I just got Mook and Geechi Gotti, and I think Mook is trash can. Who's better, Mook or Geechi Gotti?
Why you think Mook is trash, man?
He's trash can, bro.
Now I don't have
So
the only context I have. I went and watched Mook versus Taeraw,
that was horrible.
and unfair to Mook, I watched a best of Geechi Gotti video, and I will say I was more impressed by the best of Geechi Gotti video than it was the Mook battle. Now, the best of is a compilation of his best bars. That's just going to be more impressive than one battle, period. But with that being said, what I gleaned from their styles, y'all like that glean?
Okay, keep going.
Glean?
Keep going.
What's it?
I'm listening to you.
You be gleaning? You gleaning me?
Yeah, I'm
All
here
right,
with
all
you.
right. What I gleaned was
I have no idea, but we're gonna let it go.
I'm looking it up now. Don't worry.
no. Hey Siri, what does glean mean?
Leash.
Glean means extract information from various sources.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha. That's your kill podcast word of the day. What I gleaned was, I think Geechi's better at metaphors. Mook, it sounded like, at least in the Taeraw battle, he did a great job at making it personal, which is a big part of battle rap. Like being on point and saying something specific about you. Geechi, now granted, they were highlights and they were early on in his career, so Geechi's stuff wasn't very specific to people. I'm sure there's newer battles where he does get more specific, but
let me help you with that.
That's what I got. No, go ahead, jump on.
To sum up that Mook and Taeraw battle is, Mook is the leader of this gang, of this battle rap culture gang, whatever the hell they want to be called, Dat Mob. Taeraw used to be part of Dat Mob. That's why it was personal. Mook is trash can. Like, he don't...
So how did Mook become such a large if he's so bad?
Mook was great when battle rap first started.
Now he's... Okay, so he's not as good as he used to be.
Mook...
Is he washed?
Mook is stuck in his own way.
Okay.
Like, he don't... Mook come from the era where they were rapping in the barbershop. It's all on DVD. You know, we had 50 people there, and what I said back in the day was cool. Now, what you talking about now is just not it.
Oh, so battle rap has just evolved past Mook?
Yeah. It's just, that's just what it is. But he carries himself as, I'm the greatest of all time. Like,
that's what Taeraw. Look, Taeraw started one of them verses talking about, like, you sound like a nigga who, like, they build a whole, like, hotel building and you be walking past talking about them 2 bricks you put at the bottom of the joke.
That's exactly what it is, bro.
Like, bro, I guess you put some foundation in, bro, but let's not act like you built this. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole building.
We passed your motherfucking your cement that you put for your sidewalk, bro. We done built a 20-foot empire. You feel what I'm saying?
So what you like about Geechi? What part of Geechi is more evolved? Is it what part of him is better for battle rap or current battle rap?
Geechi, the face of URL. Like, you got Sue Surf, that's everybody know, like, that's grandson. He the face of URL. But like, when you throw people out there, like, Geechi knocking them off.
Oh, he just
like,
winning
in
battles.
Fashion.
Recently.
Fashion.
What was his last battle?
Mike P, 1-rounder. Oh my, the nigga, you's a bitch. Like, I'ma say that so many times. This, that, and the third. And then after I finish this, I ain't even about to listen to your raps. Like, how you just curry somebody like that, and it just and
the
then
most disrespectful.
It's just so, and it's so fire that he had the whole crowd like, nigga, you's a bitch. Like, he's going like the crowd is going with him.
Yeah, no,
I'm telling you, the crowd is going, nigga, you's a bitch. I'm like, damn, like they just like wilding on him. And the sad part is Mike P had content, but it's just the fact that like he electrified.
So content. So yeah, that's what I mean. Content can lose if like
you can have content.
The crazy if you to perform, if you can connect and get the crowd involved and all that, like
he do all that. Like he got all aspects, bro. Like
like how
that's
verses
just how it is.
Yeah.
Literally how verses. You can have the songs, you can have the hits, but if your energy and the way you delivering the shit ain't hitting the crowd, then
Now me personally,
that was what happened with Music Soul Child. And
So me personally,
they both ain't hit the crowd.
I don't like Geechi Gotti's delivery, but that's just small to compare to everything else that he does great. You know what I'm saying?
I like that you're that objective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battle rap my shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm getting wrap it up cues from everyone in the room, so I think we'll go ahead and finish out this episode. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I got one last question for y'all as I intro this outro song, or as I bring in this outro.
Intro the outro.
Y'all dance at all?
I 2-step.
I don't dance.
Not
I
at
boogie.
all? Oh, okay. You boogie. Y'all ever like try to use your dance moves to get a girl?
Nah.
No.
Never?
Nah.
Why?
Cause I can't dance that.
Because that's lame, or because you ain't got the moves?
I ain't got no moves.
So if you did have moves,
I do
would you
Soulja
use
Boy.
them?
If I had them, yeah.
I do
but
Soulja
don't.
Boy.
Would you be going crazy? Or
I have
chilling?
no rhythm, so
Yeah, I can't.
I'm not about to try
I
to
can't
court
step
somebody
and
with
clap
no
at the
rhythm.
same time.
But if you did,
I would do it for sure.
you finessing these moves, right?
Yeah.
You getting it off. All right. Well, check this out.
I can't ask you because I already know you a dancing Chris Brown ass nigga.
And with that, this was season 4, episode 2 of the Kill Podcast.
Man, he used to do that in school with you.
Hell yeah, this nigga used to dance in front of everybody.
I'm telling you, man. They used to, man, him.
Yeah.
That shit started in high school though. Like he couldn't dance in middle school. When he got to high school, man, I don't know what the hell was going on in tech. They was in the middle of that. In the middle of the atrium, going for it, all the way in the cafeteria at the basement. Him, I'm talking about him.
Mo.
Exactly, him and we had this big dude named Thaddeus, bro. Him and Thaddeus used to get in the middle and get the. I'm talking about like, man.
This next song. It's for anyone.
Who beat their feet the best?
Thaddeus is way better than him. He used to cook his
All
ass.
three of y'all, who beat their feet the best?
Oh, I can't beat my feet.
I can beat my
so
feet. I'm a motherfucker. Beat my feet king.
You could beat your feet better.
Yeah.
I can stomp. I ain't beating my feet though.
We might have to put this to the test.
You ain't never been in no go-go's and the real beat your feet. You used to do the motherfucking beat your feet with the extra shit with the.
Thumping and
Yeah, no.
the Omarion touch shit.
I'm the pull your pants up, beat your feet king. You know what I'm saying? The real
Bro,
shit.
I didn't see Mitch dance. Son and Mitch did some shit like he. I was
I'm
like,
telling
what
you,
the fuck?
T-Pain that motherfucker. I'm telling you, he could motherfucker do the chin push back and all that shit. I'm telling you, he can
Like,
do all
nigga,
that.
what? Y'all seen that old man on the I know we gotta wrap it up, I know. Y'all seen that old man, it was like a NBA cam or whatever, and the old man had his hat on, he was like dancing, he was like doing all type, you know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I think I know which one you talking
That's
about.
Mitch.
Nah, I don't know which one you talking about. With that being said, this next song, our outro song, is for anybody who got dance moves, and you see somebody across the room, and you know maybe it's time to get them
He
dance
about to
moves
play
up.
Ayo by Chris Brown.
No, I'm not. maybe you need to use them dance moves to your advantage to get shawty or get cuz attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
when she laugh you out, don't say it was damn it Mitch's fault.
with that being said, I'm gonna play this Moonwalk by Rashad Stark. Rashad Stark just dropped a Valentine's Day Stark Vandross, I think is the name of it. A Valentine's Day album. And this is my favorite on there. It's called Moonwalk. Here we go.
He was one of them dancing motherfuckers with y'all too.
No, he wasn't. Stark wasn't dancing.
Okay.
Nope, we out of here. See, just like that. Look at you. Look at you. Just like that.
Kill, Mo.
Might just moonwalk for you. I might just moonwalk for you. I might just moonwalk for you. I might just moonwalk for you. Girl, you look good, I can tell you amazing. Bougie on occasion, maybe a little crazy. Psych now, but I got a question to ask you. If you were queen of dance floor, your castle was acting all shy, now you backing it up. Cha-cha slide, yeah, now we having some fun. Having it up, now we in the back of the truck. Making love on the moon, now you having my son. I might just move